Roblox just dropped update. It's like, it was supposed to be, I don't know. They announced the update at like 4 a.m. So I was like, I don't know. My sleep schedule is like super messed up right now. It's like 9 a.m. right now. And actually worked out perfectly because I'm not sleeping yet. So godly rework. Saw that on the Discord. So apparently all the godly units got reworked. They got new passives and stuff like that, which is very interesting. Can I see passives in the main menu? Let's see. Oh, didn't even know that was a thing. That's cool. Kind of like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from AV. Does every godly have that? No. Plus third edition should debuffing status effects. Oh, now it's not just very specific ones. Because yeah, that, I mean, Dio had by far the worst passive, or not passive, leader skill because of that. So I need to make a team. Effect accelerate. This unit attack supply. Okay, I need to make a team and bring in the godlies because lots seem to have changed. Escanor is plus 5% damage to all flame type DOT. Is that better or worse than what he had is my question. Because I felt like Escanor, even though he's the first godly, the reason why he didn't age as much as like Ichigo aged super fast. Oh, Ichigo has 1,000 now. Wait, they changed Goku's model. Interesting. Plus 30% team damage to bosses. That's unfortunate. I feel like Goku had such a good leader skill. Seems like Luffy's leader skill did not change, which makes sense because he's so recent. I'll just bring in... Oh, I can't put more than 2 in one team. No! I have to do so many runs. Let's see Ichigo's new leader skill. Cancels elemental disadvantage. Plus 100% team ability damage? Wait. What if a nuke does 100 billion damage? Is it 200 billion? Is that how that works? It's actually really strong. Reduce ability with another 20%. Some of these I feel like are worse. Am I crazy? Ichigo is definitely better because his leader skill is awful. The one godly that's missing here is Garu because I actually have not gotten him yet. Listen, you see, I mean, I have a lot to do. I have a lot of videos to make, alright? I haven't got you yet. Wait, Dio now costs 850. That's nice. I feel like Dio did age pretty poorly. He's one of those LRs? One of those godlies that did age out. Oh wait, this is so huge. One thing, I thought was a bit annoying. It was a big deal, to be honest. I didn't really care that much. But one thing I kind of liked more about some of the other games than ALS was that you had an option to wait out before starting the stage. And you can just instantly start. Like ALS, you just instantly start the stage. Now it actually has a start like every other game and select units so you can change your team before the battle like in Enemy Adventures and the Vanguards. That's nice. Brought in 3 farms because, you know, these are godlies we're talking about. They're going to be very expensive to max upgrade. I want to see all the little changes if they get any passives, right? Because this is new. This unit applies accelerate to all enemies hit. Decreases DOT proc time by 10% for 10 seconds. That is very interesting. Every 10 attacks increases units SPA by 25%, and all units within 50% of this unit's range have their SPA decreased by 5% for 6 seconds. Units in Dio's range have their SPA decreased by 2 up to 10% depending on how close they are from the unit. Similarly, enemies in these units' ranges have an increase to 10% slow, depending on how close they are. And is he cheaper? Because he's cheaper to place. But you know, every godly is incredibly expensive to max upgrade. This is new, right? Road Roller. Deal 5 times unit's current damage and time stop all enemies in range for 8 seconds. 35. So it's like a faster time stop. This is new, right? I swear it is. I think his ability before, like he only had an ability on the last upgrade, right? Or am I crazy? Like this one, this Over Heaven special. I might be forgetting about the Road Roller because I only remember this one, to be honest. The super long freeze. I don't remember the small nuke that you can just, you know, have on auto. This debuff, however, he has is very interesting. Synergizing is really good with his leader skill, right? You have like a black flame character. This is a debuff that takes a long while. Increase the duration by 30% while at the same time making it faster to proc. That's cool. What about Escanor? So his new ability is, or this unit's attack apply Sunburn to all enemies hit. Receive 175% of the damage for over 4 seconds and have the movement speed reduced by 17%. Damage and range increase, so this is how it was before. Pride pities the other fire units in his range, increases the DOT damage by 15%, damage by 10 and range by 15. So it's like really leaning in on the fire team aspect. And a lot of fire characters have flame type DOTs. So I guess it's good synergy here. Is he like the same character? It becomes fully OE. Oh, this is definitely new. The one ultimate increases damage by 50%, decreases speed by 25, increases range by 50, increases DOT damage by 40 for 60 seconds. During those 60 seconds, gain Blaze effect. After the 60 second ends, Cannot attack for 120 seconds. Let me do it. Boom. So he gets Blaze. Does the model change to the one ultimate? It does not. These unit attacks apply Blaze. Afflicted enemies receive 150% of this unit's damage. So he's like an extra DLT. So he does like 2 DLTs at the same time. He doesn't look as strong as Dio because Dio has glitched and he has a golden thing. I forgot the name. The trophy thing. Escanor is not as pimped out. He has Avatar and he has a purple one. So that's cool. These 2 are probably 2 of the worst godlies because are you the first godlies? No, Sukkot was the second godly. But they're old. Right, so it makes sense. So that's nice. Items obtained. Oh, cool. Oh, is it actually good to AFK farm infinite now? Because I'm not gonna lie, getting XP food is quite nice. Can I restart the stage? Auto ready? Oh, that's cool for AFK. No, I cannot, but that's fine. Only, I mean, that he's asking for too much. Oh yeah, Sinjimu did not have a leader skill before. Now he does. 15% damage buff to all summons, spawns, and clones. I always thought it was weird that Jinwoo did not have a leader skill. Let's bring him in Ichigo. It really made no sense because, I mean, yeah, he doesn't have a leader skill because he summons. Well, it doesn't make a difference, right? Like, him having the summons or not, the next update, there's gonna be new characters. They're already gonna out DPS him. So, you know, him losing a leader skill to have summons because, you know, it increases his DPS so much is only really relevant for, like, well, one update, right? You know what? Let's go Ichigo first. Oh, he's not a line anymore. He's a cone. Every 5th attack, Ichigo has a 3 representation follow-up, dealing 50% more damage of the previous attack cast. If Quincy King is in range, guaranteed follow-up attack, and every 15 attacks, Ichigo will increase damage by 10% and inflicts both on next attack. So you gotta run him with Yuha. So does he get anything special as he upgrades? He doesn't have a debuff anymore. He doesn't have, this is from the, what's the name of the thing? The second trait or whatever. So he doesn't have the black flames that he used to. Now he has a True Kai release. Ichigo activates his True Kai, buffing damage by 25, reducing it by 25 for 150 seconds. In addition, it gains a temporary 15% chance to deal 2 times damage on attacks with the 150 seconds. So kind of like Escanor, where he goes into like an awakened state. Again, his model does not change when he goes into this awakened state, so it's mainly, it's not like a renovation of the character, right? It's just a balancing change. I feel like the prices are still similar. Oh, there's a countdown on him. Every 50 takedowns, Jinwoo increases damage of all his shadows by 5% to 35. Every 100 seconds, Jinwoo has a 50% chance to roar. So what is Shrek?
Hear the roar.
Slowing all enemies in range by 30%, and enemies under 25% HP permanently take 50% more damage from Jinwoo and his shadows. Roar deals 5 times his current damage on his weight. 5 times? So every 100 seconds he has like a 50% chance to nuke almost 5 times? Some nukes are just 10 times. Oh, he has so many passives. 50% chance to revive an enemy killed, so that's his like summon thing. Any unit that enters his range permanently is permanently slowed, okay, a bit of a typo there, by 10% and take 15% more damage from his shadows. Jinwoo and his shadows do 1.5 times damage to bosses. Wow, lots of stuff going on. Did he have hemorrhage before? Honestly, I don't remember. Now the question is, did anything change about his shadow? So Shadow King's domain was already a thing. I don't know if it was exactly like this, so... Oh, mutilate. I don't think he had mutilate before. Take 250, take 10% more damage, reduces enemy health regeneration by 95%. I feel like he was hammered the whole way through, right? Deal 20 billion self-buff damage by 35 and buff all shadows range by 250. I feel like it didn't have the self-buff, and that's some crazy. Every kill he gets, while it's active, he gains 0.5% more damage cap. Oh, it's kind of like the previous Jinwoo, where he would increase damage. So the summons, did they get anything? A passive? No? Seems like that one did not. Deal 20% more damage to enemies that are burning. I think that's new. This was already a thing before. Everything attacks self-buff damage by 50% for 30 seconds. I don't remember if that was a thing already. Buff all shadows by 10%. I think that is new. And you can see on top of his head the dragon sphere when he's gonna
Hear the roar.
UI Goku next. And I wonder why they changed his model. Was UI Goku's model bad? Not that I'm saying it looks bad now. I actually really like this, like the ripped gi. I'm trying to remember, how did he look like? Okay, he doesn't have that aura or whatever you'd call, like that area around him anymore. I'm curious as to why. So when this unit or units in his range have status effects applied to them, have Goku counterattack for 50% of his current attack damage. 30-second cooldown, so he's a counter character. Every 50 takedowns, Goku has a 20% chance to adapt to the enemies. What is he, Maharag? These adaptations include 20% damage, 15 crit chance, plus 20% more boss damage, and 20% range. Goku obtains these adaptations once and in this order. So he does kind of like evolve throughout the fight. I guess it makes sense if you think about the Jiren versus Goku fight, how it kind of happens, but, or just in terms of the tournament of power in general. What about the aura thing? What did that even do, by the way? I swear it was just like Gojo, right? Where it slowed them, but I swear it didn't. Let's see, so is anything else different? So honed body, this thing, alright? All these in the map take 30% more damage until death. I never understood how it worked, because it doesn't say the duration of it. And I swear when the unit first came out, any character that just like exited the, well, exit, would just instantly get the debuff and you could see it, but not anymore. So I don't, is this like only the current enemies on the map kind of thing? I don't get it, because it feels too early for this ability to be on. I feel like this ability should be, yes, this ability was removed on the last upgrade, which felt weird, right? Because I feel like this ability only makes sense in like a later stage of the, stage. But now it's here now, so that's good. That's a good change for him. Deal 20 billion damage, times charge count, cap of 400 billion, buffing range by 5%, times charge count for 150 seconds. What's charge count? Is there like a passive explaining? Am I missing something? Oh, it's the same thing as the other unit, where you buff him and you have to tap the screen. Cap of 400 billion? How strong are the bosses gonna get? 400 billion? Alright, Luffy. Did they even change Luffy at all? I feel like he's so recent. Whenever this unit is going to be stunned, dodge, then this dodge the stun. I don't know what this was hard. And have Luffy's next attack be a guaranteed crew plus 700% crit damage. That is definitely new. Every 5 attacks inflict a conquered effect, which stuns for 8 seconds or 5 seconds. Yeah, he becomes the full AoE with Conquered. This is definitely new. Upon activation, damage and range is buffed by 15% for the next 120 seconds. Looping is a random effect. So let's pop that. This unit apply random to all enemies hit. Oh, okay, that's what that means. Random isn't really used very often on characters, but some characters have had that. Was Funny Valentine, I think, has random. The 150 billion damage to all enemies hit. Receive 50% crit damage for 100 seconds. That's crazy they're changing Luffy. He's so recent, Maybe the new team thought that all the godlies, including Luffy, need to change. There's no way they changed the most recent one, right? Like, again, it just feels so recent. Oh, I didn't see this. Completely reworked banner UI. Units has now show while summoning. Added pop-up after non-fast mode summons. VIP and VIP Plus ads are now displayed. Jewels and skin tag is now purchasable, thank God. Luck boost, they're finally selling this. Yeah, they've been slowly but surely changing the whole UI to like this vibe here. I don't know what I'd call this, but it's not up right now, but it was the same thing for, it's the same thing for every like limited event, I feel. Wait, since Askener is good now, we gotta improve him, right? Although, ooh, that's nice. I need to save my stuff for Garu. I will eventually get him. I just been busy. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Only 2 left are these 2, right? Sukuda and Wukong. Which again, reduces ability cooldowns 20%, plus 100% team ability damage. The team ability damage seems very strong. Because I think like Goku does 400 billion, 800 billion damage. What boss is gonna like survive that? Let's go Wukong first. Every 25 attacks by this unit, a perfect copy of the unit summon and helps the unit in battle, dealing 12.5% damage of the unit. So many words, man. 5% of the unit's card there. Have I mentioned it's 9 AM? And I have not been up for that long. I did sleep for 18 hours yesterday. I just kind of felt like it. Not consecutively, I did wake up and then I saw what time it was and I was like, could sleep more. And I woke up again and saw what time it was and I was like, could sleep more. I wasn't doing anything. Like I was just my off day, It's over 5 of the unit's current damage as its damage and applies plasma status effect to enemies, max 5. For every enemy killed this way, the unit gains 2% range up to 15. Can I see the clone already? I can't click on the clone because I want to see what plasma is. Every time an enemy afflicted by plasma applies applied by the clones are defeated increases the clone's damage by 2% up to 20, and his damage by 1% up to 10. And when the unit reaches the final cap of 10, further increase damage of all allied units in range by 5. So wait, okay, the clones now seem to not be on a timer, because that was the thing. It was like every 5 attacks? I don't remember how it worked exactly, but you'd have a clone, and the clone had a timer before it disappeared. And then, if I can recall correctly, it was really rare to have an up timer where you had all the clones up at the same time or something. I don't know. Other than that, it seems like oh, he does bleed now. I don't think that was something he did before. But he did do this, the effect bolt. What's plasma though? Is plasma just for the effect? It might just be. So now he's kind of like an ally buffer. He buffs by 5% when he does the max kills or whatever. I would love to see any DPS differences, because I think Wukong was still pretty high on the DPS, top 10, because the clones were so strong, but it seems like the clones are a bit weaker now. It's like he's curious. Sukuna. Ooh, Sukuna is now actually high on the place. I'm pretty sure he was not. He was like ground, but full AoE. Still dismantle. If Gojo is in range, increases your damage 25 and range by 20. Ooh, did Gojo get buffed? Because, I mean, he's alright. This unit's speed increased by 5. Oh, increases that unit's damage. I thought it was this. So he buffs Gojo. Every 100 seconds, unleashes Divine Flame to enemies dealing 50 times his current damage, and then applying Sunburn off that multiplier. 50 times! Is that a typo? Is it meant to say 5? I feel like 50 times is a bit excessive, no? Oh, there's Plasma. Oh, Plasma is the effect from, what's his face? Kaido. It's the incoming bolt damage is increased. Oh, so the clones increase the bolt damage for, it's a good thing about these two together. Okay, this is a lot of things. I haven't been talking about it too much, but the attack, like clones and stuff, seem to be the same as before. Okay, this is a lot of text. Power Vows. Upon activation, has 50% chance to move on to the next chant. If it doesn't move on to the next chant, I believe it goes down on 300-second cooldown and set to chant 1. If it reaches the final vow, the cooldown is set to 2000 seconds and set to chant 1. I see. So it's a gambling ability for some reason. So when you ult, they have a chance of doing 25 billion Troy enemies, or 50 on the 50% chance, and then there's probably a 50% chance of going up again, and that's doing 100, and 10% HP from enemies map, and then the 50% again of doing 500 billion, and inflicting daze, steal 20% HP, inflict weaken permanently. It's capitalized permanently, and slow enemies down by 50%. Well, that is a pretty crazy one. I mean, you have a very low chance of actually doing that, by the way. Very low. Because 50 on top of 50 on top of 50 on top of 50 is nuts. Let me actually show. Okay, what are the odds of hitting heads? So it's a 50% chance when you flip a coin, right? 4 times in a row. 6.25% chance. It's a 6.25% chance of hitting 50%. It's 3 times actually, right? Because it's a guarantee that it's chance 1, so it's 1, 2, 3. It's actually 3 times, sorry, not 4 times. It's a 1 in 8 chance. Okay, 3 times and 4 times is actually an insane jump, by the way. It's a 1 in 8 chance. 11 try and sacrifice 50% of units damage and deal 500 billion over 10 ticks. Each tick reduces all units in range damage by 2%. Once the ability ends, damage for units and this unit recovered after 60 seconds. Do the power valve first. So it went 240 seconds? Maybe it's because of 3 times, but it should be 300. So I didn't get even the first one. I just did the 25 because it says it's 300 if it's 1, right? The Malevolent Shrine, it spawns in the thing. Oh yeah, it says chant 1 right there. Divine Flames cannot be 50 times, bro. 50 times 261 mil? That's billions of damage. There's no way he does a nuke every 100 seconds. 50 times is literally a nuke. How much is 50 times though? 50 times 261 mil. It's 13 billion damage. There's no way he does 13 billion damage for free every 100 seconds. It has to be a typo. I just don't believe it's actually. So boom. It did chant 1, so I'm getting very unlucky here. Well, is Sukuna the winner of these? Like, I swear, like, that 100 times, 50 times, sorry, is kind of insane. I feel like Sukuna got the best of all the changes, because, I mean, he was pretty old and he was pretty bad, I'd say, at this current, point in time. And, it's pretty competitive, because Godlies, you can only bring 2 of them, and there's so many dark ones already. So it was rough for Sukuna. So Ichigo does not do the damage buffing. Oh my god, if you scroll down, you can see the passives right here. Okay, I think this is last upgrade. If Aizen is in range, buff on damage by 10 and range by 10, and buff Aizen damage by 20 and range by 15. So Ichigo lost the all allies buff that he used to have. Alright, since I'm here, you know, this update doesn't have anything new per se. Actually, I would argue the update has a lot new because changing all these characters means that you can actually use them again. I feel like I wasn't really using Sukuna anymore, and I probably will now. But I think it only makes sense that I finally get glitched on Escanor. I've been avoiding it for a long time, and now is the time. I only have 169 rerolls because, as I've been saying, I don't really AFK ALS anymore. Not for any specific reason. I just be mainly AFKing anime adventures on my laptop, and I just don't want to AFK on my main PC anymore. Cause so listen, I've been playing Marvel Rivals for potentially, in theory, 8 to 12 hours a day. And I really like the fact that it runs at 300 FPS. I just know that if I AFK Roblox all day, or sorry, all night, when I'm not, you know, actually gaming, it's not gonna stay at 300 for a while. It's gonna drop to, I don't know, 270, and I can't be having that. I got this new bundle they just dropped here, which has a new skin, and 2 of these booster bundle, which I had not seen it before. Let me claim it. That's 400 rerolls plus 500, 900 rerolls, and the skin's cool. 900 is 4 times luck, so glitched is a 0.03% times 4. It's a 1.12%. Ideally, that would mean you should get one within 1,000, right? We'll see. I did spend, was it 100 and something? 170 before, and now we're doing 900, so that's 1,000 total. That would be great because I'm pretty sure I'm out of bundles. You know, ALS, you can just infinitely farm the rerolls. I just haven't been doing it. It is so infinitely farmable, they had to come up with a different strategy to monetize, which are the pearls or whatever. Maybe I do go back to AFKing ALS. It is worth it. I don't know what so they changed the rewards for infinite, made it actually worth playing. If it drops as many rerolls as raids, because raids is the bestest by far. AFK farm spot. Saw some overlords passing by, but no avatar yet. Oh, this avatar. Oh. I have avatar on the no skip just for the bad sensation, just for the bait. I'm pretty sure I have done a couple thousand rerolls on this Escanor at this point, by the way. So it's not like this is like, oh, 1,000 on this Escanor. We didn't get glitched. No, it's a couple thousand. And this is just another 1,000 adding on top. This Escanor is very unlucky. There is a video which never ended up coming out because last year, at the end of the year, December, my PC stopped working and I lost tons of footage. But there was a video where I actually worked on a ton of ALS units, getting glitched and stuff, and Escanor was going to be one of those units. I actually had already put in a couple thousand euros on them, but the video never happened because well, there's no files. It can't happen. And we're down. Oh boy. Give me the 50. How pathetic. In need of this 50 rerolls to come up. Okay, I've been looking around. I managed to snag 104 rerolls. It was like finding coins on your sofa. 4 times luck. Come on. I might have to end up giving up on this guy, bro. We can buy it 2 times. You know what I don't have? I don't have a single unit with the 0.1 pearl thing. Oh. Should I just keep? Nah, I could get glitched here. Or I could re-get Avatar. Worst comes to worst. This thing right here, the mystical. You can't believe Troco has like 4 or something? Should try and get it. I think, I don't know, what's the strongest godly now? Because, I mean, all these changes are very interesting, but I don't know about the damage numbers. Like, which character would be the most worth to get it on? Because it is a huge deal. It basically doubles your damage. So, you know how glitch is essentially mandatory to use a character in this game? Having glitched and a really good enchant, mainly, you know, either glorious or mystical. This is by far the best one, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it does make activities actually proper, especially legend stages. Legend stages are so hard. I don't want this. Maybe I try again on Goku. I think Goku looks pretty good now. I mean, he already was very good, but you know. I have gotten the Midas, which increases money by 30% on Sanjin Wu, but you know, I had to remove because it's, I mean, complete garbage. Really funny that they made another 0.1 and it's essentially golden. It's like it's golden from Anime Adventures. Just there to taunt you. It's getting magical again, man. I need to save for Garu. And there's another reason why I haven't done Garu yet, because I know I'm gonna have to get glitched on him, and I don't have the rerolls. Especially now, because I just exhausted all the bundles and can't get it. Also, Saitama is apparently stronger than Garu, and I did get glitched on him. This unit is never getting glitched, bro. I don't even know how many thousand rerolls I've done on this guy. He's never getting it. This is literally the last thing I can buy. If I don't get glitched right here, I don't know what to tell you. It's another 800. I'll get back into AFK farming ALS. AA has been pissing me off, so I don't feel like giving them any more premium payout. I mean, ALS ain't gonna get any premium payout because this account is not premium, so sorry, boss. You're getting, I mean, boss barely gets purchases in his game because, you know, he's very free-to-play friendly. You can just farm the reroll, so he's probably stoked to see me getting shafted this hard on purchase to rerolls. Please, come on, man. This guy's never gonna get glitched. I don't even know how many thousand rerolls this unit has used. I genuinely don't know, because since his release ages ago at this point, like he released a long time ago, I have in bursts, and especially when he first came out, done a ton of rerolls on him, and still I don't have him glitched. It's actually kind of insane. Every other godly is glitched. Every single one. And I don't doubt that 4 times, you know, is not on, because I got a couple of avatars, and avatar is 0.1%, you know? If I was getting this many uniques in adventures and this many murals, I would be extremely happy. So, you know, I believe 4 times is on, it's just I'm getting very unlucky. Please. All right. Stop this. Like... Come on, man. This guy's trolling. This is the guy that picks Jeff in my rank up game and then types in chat, "I'm not healing, by the way." Does that sound like it happened to me today? Might have happened. So Gojo got a indirect buff, huh? Might be worth getting a good enchant. Why care for omnipotent? Is this even a good trait? I feel like it really isn't, because then you can't have the great 3 times damage from actual type advantage, and the other enchants are so strong anyways. Like glorious is insane, and even magical is very good. You're gonna be doing well over 50% more damage anyways with those. I'll keep magical. What other character was it? It was the bleach characters. It was Yuha. Oh, I already have him with magical. Oh, you know, actually, this has nothing to do with the update, but this Kenpachi, he is actually a very good fire character now, and I probably should give him a good enchant. I guess it could be worth having an omnipotent on a good opener, huh? So you can use them no matter what stage you bring, maybe. Not him, because I actually would want him to have type advantage. See, that's the thing. A lot of times I am using a character specifically because it fits on a type advantage team. Aizen is the other character, but he's not glitched. It's okay. I'm gonna get back to AFK ALS. So I'm gonna have rerolls. I'm gonna get back to glitching characters. Lots of glorious. That's nice. Oh, Beast, bro. He never got good enchant. Let me. He's really good. Oh, and he works good with Goku as well, which got a buff, so that's cool. Oh yeah, dude, I got this omnipotent on Goku Black, which is worthless because it removes his type advantage thing. It just gives him a worse type advantage. Although I don't even know if Goku Black is worth running anymore. This might be a waste. Dude, trolling. Glorious. Alright, cool. Again, people have been commenting about the Garu. I don't know when it's gonna happen because, as you can see, don't have rerolls. And I have to wait for a weekend for 4 times luck, and the weekend is about to end, so... I don't know.